everyone. Hi my royals. How y'all doing today? Good morning to all. It'll probably be afternoon when y'all see this, but good morning to all. As you can see from the title, we are talking about having beef with other YouTubers. Now, this is gonna be a really short video, excuse me. This is gonna be a really short video because I have other videos to do and I have other things to occupy my life with, okay? Please excuse my voice. My throat is a little scratchy today. I think I'm getting another cold, which is awesome. But like I said, I had to make this video. So I'm gonna bring the Shanae into my voice, okay? I have no makeup on. I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing some other videos, so bear with me. I had to do this first. So first of all, let me clear the air. When I say YouTubers, I mean anybody with a channel. So anybody that's on YouTube has to have a channel to basically look at other videos or post their own videos or whatever the case may be. So technically, they're a YouTuber. So I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not talking about none of the people that I watch or anything, because I have a lot of people that I love and I have a lot of people that love me on YouTube. These are for the people that put the stupid comments or always have an opinion about your opinion, and they will rather go to the earth and back about their opinion versus to look at a whole situation like an adult. For example, I watched a video. It was a young girl. She was maybe in her tweens, okay? And a classmate of hers, which was a male. So something happened between them during school. After school, they were walking home. They live in the same neighborhood. And their friends were basically hyping them up to fight. Hyping her more than him to fight him. So she runs in, fights him, whatever. He's fighting her back. And the friends are, of course, with their phones and, making a movie out of it and hyping everything on. And she ends up basically, I guess you could say, like, beating him up. It was somewhat equal, but she was majority of the time getting him more than he was getting her. Okay. So then at the end, this man that lives in the neighborhood that knows both of them walked up and saw him on top of her fighting her. So he walks up and he was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you don't hit no female. And then he ends up hitting the boy. Then as he's walking away, he's like, you don't put your hands on no female, and make sure you tell your dad that or whatever. So then he walks away and the video stops and blah, blah, blah. So initially what I put on there was, I am so glad that there are men that see something that is wrong, that steps up to the plate and does something about it. Also what I put was, him putting his hands on a young man wasn't the answer, nor was it the answer for the young lady or the young man to fight each other. Because I personally don't believe in men putting their hands on females no matter what. If I had a son, that's what I would teach him. There are other ways to handle conflict from the male's perspective and the woman's perspective, or girl and boy's perspective, whatever. So it's more ways just to try to fight somebody as a female or male, and more ways to solve conflict than that. And that's what I would teach my son. Not only would I teach my son that, but the friends that he hang around wouldn't be egging it on for him to beat up a female or put his hands on a female, or for a woman or a girl to put her hands on a male or boy. That's what I said in the comments. What I got back from a comment from someone was, I'm not going to even mention his name because this video is all the time he's getting from my life, okay? And he's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Would you rather have somebody put their hands on your son and blah, blah, blah. Then he tells me a story about, well, let me tell you a story. When he was a teenager or something, one of his friends or one of his family members, male, was in an altercation with a female. He didn't do anything, but he basically let the female beat him up. Then when he came home the next morning, he woke up and noticed that his eyes was like rolling back in his head, and he was like seizing or something or whatever. They took him to the hospital. He almost had brain damage because she had hit his head up against the wall or something like that, whatever, woo, woo, woo. What I said was, I apologize for your situation. That was very extreme. But can you imagine how many women are in that same situation? How many women either die or are sent to the hospital, not every day, not every week, not every year, I say every hour. that extreme moment, like I said, I apologize for it. I'm not giving you any ill will about it. But at the same time, can you imagine all the men out there, or males, I should say, not men, that are teaching their sons, yes, it's okay to hit a woman, or yes, it's okay to hit a woman if she hits you. A woman is not a man. Now, I'm going to go to the woman's side. A woman, you cannot always assume that a man is not going to hit you back. People are crazy. Keep your hands to yourself. Like I said, if it's to that point where you think you should punch a man or try to jump on a man or try to fight a man or whatever the case may be, then you need to find some other alternative and walk away. Now, my case, if a man hits me or try to hit me, and I know this is another no for you females. Females, you are not created the same as males physically, medically, and in science, period. We do not have that muscle structure as men do. No matter how small or skinny a man is, a man has more muscle naturally than females. Point blank, period. So you can't always assume that you're going to hit a man and he's not going to hit you back. Okay? Now, some men won't. They was raised right. Some men will. You never know. Keep your hands to yourself. Like I said, in my view, if a man tries to hit me or does hit me, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up something. I'm going to pick up something heavy as shit and knock the shit out of him. Why? Because if I try to fight a male, he may get the best of me because, once again, my muscle structure is not like a man. If you get in a situation where, I can understand if you was just instigating something or something happened where he didn't do anything to you physically and you could walk away or move on with your life or whatever the case may be. That's different than a man just beating up on you, domestic violence, or something happened and the man turns around and smack the shit out you or something like that. Excuse my language. But that's what I'm talking about. Pick up something and tear that ass up. Okay? So, I'm getting this reaction from this man, and he's a man. And he's basically saying that he's 30-something years old, that he has 4 kids, and that, you know, he teaches his son to defend himself. Now, once again, that's different. That's different for one thing, defending yourself versus putting your hands on a female regardless. If a female came up in your face, oh, whoop your ass, you can be like, all right, and walk away. There's so many different situations. Even if you don't walk away, there's so many different situations that you could be in where fighting is not the solution. That was my entire point, and I don't think I'm wrong for that. And if I am, leave a comment down below. If I'm not, and you agree with me, leave a comment down below, because I am so sick of these people trying to justify a man hitting a woman. It's point blank, period, no, no. A huge no, no. If that's the only thing that you have in you, male or female, that the only solution I can do right now is fight, then you need a better education. You really do. And however you was raised, not saying that the whole thing was wrong, but however you was raised, something went wrong. There's so many other alternatives that you can do. So I had to come on here and do this video because I was so blown at the comments that this man was really giving me. So my last comment to him was, listen, he said something like, before he responded the last time, I put, you don't have to give me your personal information. Like, my opinion is mine and mine alone. And your opinion is yours alone. Nobody can have a free, open debate without somebody getting their feelings. So then he wrote me back and he's like, I'm not giving you my personal information. You would have to know me for that, and you don't know me. So my last comment was, and he went on this long paragraph of a comment, okay? So I went on there and I'm like, okay, well, listen, I don't know you. I don't want to know you. And you don't know me, and let's keep it at that, okay? I have a lot more things to worry about other than sitting on here and going back and forth with you. Your opinion is yours, mine is mine. Like I said, can nobody have a debate without somebody getting in their feelings? So you have a nice day, point blank, period. Yes, because I cannot deal with the ignorance. I can't. It's one thing, like I said, to have an opinion about something, and that's yours and yours alone. If you want to voice it, voice it. If you want to have a debate with somebody else that doesn't agree or that agrees, have it. But if you get in your feelings and you damn near about to cut somebody out because they don't feel like you feel, then you need to get off of YouTube. So I went to the dude's page, right? And I'm like, who is this dude and why is he so passionate about nothing, about something that has nothing to do with him? He has 2 subscribers. Not saying I have a whole rack of subscribers, but basically he's a YouTuber that just watches YouTube. He doesn't like make videos or anything like that, which is fine. A lot of people do that because they want to watch YouTube. That's fine. At the same time, keep your mess to yourself. Okay? Do not come for me if I don't have the same opinion you do. And like I said, I'm not even going to put his name on here, and I should. But I'm not even going to do that. But I know a lot of other people have issues like that on YouTube. When they're YouTubers, people going under their channel, putting stupid messages, you know, talking about their kids or this or that. I'm going to need for y'all to slow it down. Go do something meaningful for your life. And stop attacking other people for their opinions. Okay? Please. We don't have time for this. Okay? If you don't want to watch my videos, stay the fuck off my channel. If you don't want to see what I have to say, don't click on my shit. All right? Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to see y'all later. I have other things to do. But thank you for listening. Comment below. Subscribe if you have not. Thumbs up if you like.